positive side.
Okay, so you guys are doing good with this. There's two ways to approach this. You've already hit the mathematical one, which is, let me give myself a little bit of white space here. Okay, so it's displacement, so we know it's the delta x. Okay, so it's delta x is equal to the final minus our initial position. Okay, so basically the reason for in this case you guys are using is mathematics. Final position is 3. What is it, centimeters? Meters? Minus negative 2 meters. And that minus 2 gives us 5. The other way you could do this, the basic definition of displacement is that it is a vector starting from the initial position and pointing at the final position. So if you consider it like a number line, here's negative 2, here's 3, it's 5 spaces, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. It's just 5 spaces over. Okay, so you can approach it either way. Okay, that can be put away. Today what we're looking at is a graphing motion lab. So what I need you guys to do is to take a iPad or a phone or a laptop or something, all right, and you're going to open up Google Classroom. All right, I'm going to pretend you didn't ask that. Okay, well, we have in Google Classroom, the top two things currently are a graphing motion how-to and the graphing motion lab. As a heads up, the top one is like just a short video on, like if you're out there working on the lab and you can't figure out what to do and I'm not around, you can scroll through there to find some stuff out. This right here, I want you to open up. This is the Let's Save a Tree lab. So it's all the information you need for your lab. I want you to open it up. Okay? So to reiterate, you're going to be turning in 2 pieces. You're going to be turning in the written portion in your lab notebook and the graph match portion in your online Google Classroom. Okay? Yesterday, you worked on making the predictions and you set up that particular page. Let me show you really quick what the second page is going to look like. Okay? Your second page is going to look like this. If you scroll down to the bottom, it kind of shows you some information, like kind of the questions and the analysis. All right? The only part that I want you to focus on getting done today, analysis you can always do at home. The other stuff, that's the stuff you're going to do. This is where you describe what you're doing with part 2. And you're going to about 2/3 of the way down. You're going to have another one that looks really similar. This is part 3. Okay? There's other stuff in here. Don't worry about it. Okay? Focus on getting the graph work done. For those of you perfectionists, this is about 2/3 of the page. This is about 1/3 of the page.
And here they both say for part 2.
That was a typo.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, part 2 is the longer one. Part 3 is the shorter one. Okay?
And that analysis is the first box?
The first box is actually still part of your data collection because what you're going to do is you're going to get the graph. You're going to describe what you would do to match it, and that's what goes in here. Okay? The other stuff is thinking about it down the line. All right? Any questions right now? Because once you get doing it, it gets a lot easier. All right, let me turn this.